Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Onyinye and as always thank you so much for your amazing support. I truly appreciate every single one of you. On the menu today is one of my absolute favorite dishes to cook, soup. And not just any soup, we're making a delicious combo, Egusi and Ogbono soup cooked together in one pot. Yes, you heard that right. While Egusi and Ogbono are traditionally cooked separately, combining them takes the flavor to a whole new level. But not everyone knows the trick, because if you don't get it right, the soup might taste good, but won't look appealing at all. So in this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to make this Egusi Ogbono combo soup perfectly, both beautiful and tasty. Let's get started. Like every Nigerian soup, the base of our dish is the protein. That's your meat, fish, and crayfish. For this recipe, I'm using beef and tripe sheki. Important tip, I will not be using onions to cook the meat, and here's why. Since we're using bitter leaf in this soup, adding onions can mess up the flavor. It gives the soup a strange kind of sweetness that doesn't work well with bitter leaf. So no onions when you're cooking with bitter leaf. Trust me. Once the meat is cooked, go ahead and remove it from the pot to stop any further cooking. We want the meat tender and well cooked, but not overcooked. When meat is overcooked, it starts to lose its flavor. But when it's just right, oh, the taste is unbeatable. You can really enjoy the full flavor when you chew it. Next, we're going to add some palm oil, also known as red oil, which is what we use for most Nigerian soups. Do not use vegetable oil here unless you're cooking egusi stew, but for any Nigerian soup, it's red oil all the way. Pour in your palm oil and allow it to cook for a minute or two. This helps reduce the strong, raw taste of the oil. Now it's time for the star ingredient, egusi. Egusi is ground melon seed, actually a type of pumpkin seed, but not from the sweet pumpkin you eat. This special type is grown mainly for its seeds, and the flesh is not consumed. Add your ground egusi to the oil and stir well until it dissolves completely into the oil. Take your time. This step is important. Remember, we're making a combo soup, and here's the trick. Once the egusi has dissolved properly, then you add your ogbono. That's the secret. Don't cook egusi and ogbono separately and combine later. No, cook them together, but egusi must go in first, followed by ogbono. Also make sure your egusi is more in quantity than the ogbono. That's how you balance the flavors and textures like a pro. If you add both at the same time, or ogbono first, the soup may form lumps and come out looking like scrambled eggs because ogbono is naturally slimy. Once the ogbono is in, stir everything well. Now it's time to add the rest of our flavor boosters, ground crayfish, a must for any Nigerian soup, a local Igbo spice called ogili, fermented oil bean. This gives your soup that authentic, deep Nigerian flavor. Season with salt and bouillon cubes to taste. Stir properly and let the soup simmer nicely. Give it some time to cook thoroughly so all the flavors come together. Once you're happy with how it's coming along, it's time to add your vegetable. For this recipe, I'm using onugbu, bitter leaf. You can also use oha or ugu leaves depending on what you have or prefer. After adding the vegetable, return your cooked meat to the pot. Reduce the heat and let it all simmer gently until everything is beautifully combined. And that's it, you've just made a hearty, nutritious and super delicious Nigerian Egusi and Ogbono combo soup. Serve it with any fufu of your choice, pounded yam, semo, amala or even starch. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up and leave your questions or comments below. I'll be sure to get back to you. See you next time and God bless you.